Welcome back to Apple Tree Allotment. Down here on a really beautiful Tuesday morning. Just gone 8 a.m. Had a busy weekend and day out yesterday, so we didn't get down here this weekend. But I thought I'd come down bright and early today, and we had some compost to bring down that we've been collecting out the kitchen and grass clippings and things. So I thought I'd bring them down and see if there's much to harvest. It's not going to do many jobs today. I need to get back to do some work, but yeah, see how everything's going. Bit of harvesting. I brought down some more paint. I got some, Tesco had an offer on some shed and fence paint, £10 for a big tub of that. So they only had sort of darkish grey colour, so I bought that. I thought that was fine. So when I build the beds over plot 1, those 2 beds, and when I rebuild these, I'm going to try and paint the best I can inside and out of those. Just try and make them last as many years as I can. Keep on top of the maintenance. Try and keep it looking tidy as well. I quite like some of the beds at the front there. I got the decking wood from my sister, who had a planter at the front of her house. It's grey. I quite like that colour, so I don't mind that, and it was pretty cheap. So yeah, we're going to brought that down, so we can do that hopefully next week or the week after. I'll get to building those beds, ready to get the garlic in. Still need to get to a garden centre to buy some garlic. Although I was thinking about we've still got a lot left from last year that we're working our way through, so I was thinking about bringing a few of those bulbs down to replant, and perhaps buy some as well, just to make sure we get something. But yeah, allotment's looking really good. Haven't been down since probably Monday, I think. And it's looking good for beans this week. These beds, I'm not sure if there's any in here, I haven't looked in there yet, but these 2 beds, there was definitely some good beans. So there's some nice ones there. So I'm going to have a root around in here and see what we can find. There's some really good ones down there. A slightly different variety, I think, to the ones we had growing before, so be interesting to see how they are. They seem to be doing okay at the moment. We have had a weekend really, 3-4 days. It's been 21, 22 degrees Celsius. So yeah, we've had some nice days. And today's supposed to be warm again before it then drops off to a bit less. So yeah, it's been nice. I've just noticed a slightly major problem. Something's been at my sweet corn. The girls wanted to come and pick this and eat it down here, but we keep running out of time to do it. So they're not going to be happy. There's still some on there, but yeah, we're going to have to do that quick. That's really annoying. That's been growing really nicely. I've just been putting off picking it so that the girls can come and do it. Pumpkins, a few little pumpkins looking good. This one's doing some weird different green and oranges on it, but looks cool. Some nice ones down here. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, so there's a few pumpkins growing away. Leeks are doing their thing. A bit messy this bed, but there's a few in there. I don't know if there's any courgettes yet. There's a few there. I think this plant, oh no, there's some here on here as well. There's a big one there. Oh my lord, even more to eat. There's a couple on there to pick. So yep, courgette season is not quite over yet here. Nice squash, quite a few nice squash about. Still got a few little green bits on, so yeah, not quite ready. And these leeks still looking all right. Starting to get a bit weedy over here now. I need to have a good weed. Just bring the girls down another day and have a bit of a weeding party. Yeah, lots of beans hopefully. A couple of courgettes. Chard as always. And the squash over here are doing good. Plants are all dying back a lot more now. So you can see the squash. Yeah, looking pretty good. Little tiny ones. Yeah, fair few fruit on there though. One little flower that's decided it's still summer. And, yeah, this bean bed, I think that is totally done, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll rip those out another day. Yeah, I've noticed the forget-me-nots are making a comeback. All coming back into flower again. See how long they last when a frost hit. Must be soon. Yeah, so plots looking not too bad. Few weeds to sort out, but still some nice things to harvest. And yeah, so I'll have a little potter about, harvest a few bits. I've already got rid of my compost, so that's good. Filling that bin up slowly. I harvested 3 good courgettes. There's some nice, not a bad size actually. This one's quite a good size. Yeah, quite happy with those. Anna might kill me when I take them home, but they can go in the box with the other 5 million. I definitely underestimated the amount of beans I was going to harvest today. I'm really impressed. I think that's the most beans I've ever harvested from these little green bean dwarf plants. There's a lot there. There's a few little tiny slugs on there, which I've lobbed over the fence. But yeah, overall, they're pretty amazing. I think there's a couple of different varieties there, so there's some slightly different beans. But yeah, that's a lot of beans, so that's brilliant, because in our house, we can put them with pretty much every meal. They get eaten fairly quickly, so really happy with that. There's quite a few smaller ones still on the plants, so I've left those on to see if they'll grow next week. They tend to grow fairly quickly, don't they? So I mean, last week these were all pretty tiny, so yeah, they do grow pretty quick. But yeah, really impressed with that. Hopefully we'll get a few more weeks of some harvest of these. Obviously it's going to turn a bit colder pretty quickly, I think. Certainly down to sort of 14 in the day in the next week, maybe 2 weeks. So yeah, we'll see. But if nothing else, if I just get that out of them, I'll be really happy. That's a really good crop. And then these other 2 beds, and these were 2 weeks behind them beds, so there's some sort of small ones on there now, just starting to grow. Plenty of little flowers. So yeah, hopefully we'll get another week or 2 at least of beans. That would be amazing. And yeah, and the pumpkins and squash still to harvest. Chard as always, and leeks. But yeah, super impressed with that, really happy with that. Totally underestimated the containers I would need to bring beans home today. So just having a rummage in the car to see what I can find to take them home. Thought I'd show you one of my neighbour's plots. This lady has, I think she's got 3 plots, and they're all pretty amazing, really tidy. She's just taken on another one, I think. She took this on this time last year, I think, maybe. But I'm just going to show you, she's got these gourds growing. They're massive. That one must be a good metre at least, not a bit more. Huge. I tripped over it on the way in, so I'm going to tuck that under a bit. But they're everywhere. They're all over this area, all the way up this bit. I don't know what else she's got. I don't know if that's all gourds or there's some different sorts of squash in there or something. But yeah, there's tons of them. She's going to be eating these for the rest of her life, I think. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're really long. Be interesting to know what they're like, if they're good to eat or not. Yeah, all very curly and all over the place. But yeah, that's nice to see something different growing. So I think I'm about done for the day. Not going to harvest any leeks or chard today. We've still got quite a few. We've got a few leeks at home and some onions, so save them for another day. And chard. I think we're all sick of it now, so can always pop down and get some on the way past if we need it. But yeah, plot's looking really good. A few weeds to sort out. Itching to get on with some of the building projects, but got till spring, so quite a few months to get on with that, as much as I'd like to get on with it. But yeah, plot's looking good. Looking forward to pumpkins and squash. Still a few courgettes still growing on there, I can see, so might get some more of them still, and hopefully loads more beans. But yeah, hope you enjoyed having a autumnal look around the plot, and hope you're all keeping well, and I look forward to talking to you soon.